welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We love tackling those really big ideas, the kind that make you rethink things and then try to break them down so they, well, make sense.
Hopefully.
Right. And today, we're diving into something that honestly sounds straight out of science fiction,
Yeah.
but might just be logical.
It's definitely a twist on First Contact.
Yeah, forget the usual stuff like flashing lights or simple radio beeps. What if aliens are trying to communicate using something way more complex? What if they're using, get this, cryptography?
It really forces you to reconsider the basics of interstellar communication, doesn't it? We always think about, signals we can easily decode, like the pictures on the Voyager records, maybe.
Or finding some kind of alien Rosetta Stone.
Exactly. But think about the huge distances, the unknowns. The biggest hurdle might not just be sending a message people can understand. It might actually be trust.
Trust, how so?
Well, why would an advanced civilization just blindly trust a signal coming from us? Or why would we trust theirs? There's so much room for misunderstanding, maybe even, well, deception.
Okay, yeah, I see that. So, cryptography, how does that fix the trust issue? That feels like a big leap.
It does, but think about what cryptography is. It's the system we use right here for secure banking, private messages, that kind of thing. It's built on mathematical proof.
Right, verifying things.
Precisely. So it's kind of this unexpected tool, but maybe a really powerful one for solving that trust problem across light years.
So our mission for this deep dive is to explore that, how this idea of universal math could actually be the first shared language between totally different species.
And how it might be a shortcut to understanding some really complex stuff, potentially unlocking some pretty surprising things along the way.
Okay, so the universal language idea itself isn't totally new, but you're saying crypto makes it different.
Profoundly different, I think. For ages, we've imagined finding, a shared symbol or a sound everyone recognizes.
Yeah, like in movies.
Right. But cryptography, it operates on just pure universal mathematical principles.
Stuff that works the same everywhere.
Exactly. It doesn't care about language or culture or what planet you happen to be from. Think about it, the laws of physics, constants like pi, prime numbers. These things are just true universally.
Okay.
A cryptographic puzzle doesn't need translation. It just needs you to understand the underlying math.
So it bypasses language completely. It's not about translating hello. It's about sharing a framework based on math that we know has to be the same for them as it is for us.
Precisely. The relationship between prime numbers, like you said, it's the same here as it is light years away. That's your common ground, right there. Instantly verifiable.
No need for dictionaries or trying to figure out alien grammar.
None at all. If you can encode information using these universal mathematical truths, you just need to grasp the same physical and mathematical laws, which, theoretically should be the same everywhere.
Constants, fundamental laws, maybe even geometry.
Things that aren't just human inventions, but descriptions of reality itself. An alien message could absolutely leverage those.
All right, the universal math angle is pretty compelling.
Yeah.
But how does it actually become a message? What does that look like, practically speaking?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting. The sources suggest something, unexpected, but maybe brilliantly practical. Imagine aliens beaming a blockchain ledger across space.
A blockchain, like Bitcoin. You're kidding.
I know. It sounds strange at first, but think about the structure. It's not just random noise. It's a specific structured way to transmit information that is inherently verifiable. It moves beyond simple signals that could just be, cosmic background noise.
Okay, so it's structured data. How does that work?
Inside that structure, they might embed something like a proof-of-work puzzle.
Proof of work. Okay, that's a crypto term.
Meaning it takes significant computational effort to solve it, but it's easy to verify once solved. So to us, initially, it might just seem like incredibly complex, static, meaningless noise.
Like a cosmic riddle we have to spend energy cracking. How's that different from just some powerful natural signal, like from a pulsar or something?
That's the key difference. A proof-of-work puzzle is designed. It proves intelligent effort went into making it. It's intentionally difficult.
But easy to check.
Right. Think of finding one specific marked grain of sand on a giant beach. Super hard to find. But if someone hands you that specific grain, you can instantly see it's the right one. Trivial to confirm.
So it looks like noise. Once we apply the solution, the key,
it could suddenly reveal itself as a structured block of information. Maybe the very first interstellar block we've ever managed to mine.
Okay, wow. So let's say we do it. We mine this alien block. What's inside? It can't just be like, hi from Zorg, right?
Probably not. That doesn't build trust or convey useful info. The contents would likely be functional, designed for verification and setting up more communication.
Like what?
It could be coordinates, maybe, or a description of some physics specific to their region, perhaps even instructions for a basic universal computing protocol.
A shared operating system.
Sort of. And crucially, it might contain a cryptographic handshake.
A handshake.
Not a literal one. It's a verifiable way for them to say, yep, we're real, we can talk, but only if you follow these cryptographic rules. It sets up the protocol for talking based on that universal math we discussed.
That's huge. Because that tackles the authenticity problem head on, doesn't it?
Exactly.
If we pick up any signal, the first question is this real? Is it actually intelligent aliens? Or is it just, I don't know, weird cosmic static? Or maybe even a hoax from Earth?
The verification challenge is immense, absolutely. No shared history, maybe light years between us.
So how does crypto solve that part?
Through something like a blockchain signature. It's like a digital stamp, mathematically unforgeable. It guarantees the message came from who it says it came from and that it hasn't been messed with.
Okay.
It provides undeniable proof. Think about the difference between just hearing a random beep versus getting a message encrypted and signed with a complex key only the sender could possess.
So it's not just a message, it's a signed message. Intrinsically trustworthy because of the math behind the signature.
Precisely. It's like the aliens stamping their interstellar passport. This is us, verified. We mean to communicate.
Wow. That completely removes the ambiguity, right? It establishes real intent from an intelligence. That's way beyond what a simple radio signal could ever do.
It really is. It shifts from just detecting something to verifying its origin and purpose with mathematical certainty. That's the foundation you need for any kind of real interstellar conversation. Without it, it's all just guessing. With it, you have a solid place to start.
Okay, my head is already spinning a bit, but the sources push this even further into maybe the wildest idea yet. What if? What if they've already sent the messages? What if they're out there right now and we just haven't figured out how to listen properly?
That's the truly mind-bending part. It forces us to question everything we assume about SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
How so?
Well, for years, scientists have been picking up things like fast radio bursts, FRBs.
Right, those super short, super powerful blasts of radio waves from deep space. Still kind of a mystery, aren't they?
Largely, yes. The leading theories involve things like magnetars, maybe merging black holes, very energetic natural events.
But you're suggesting.
What if some of them aren't natural? What if these FRBs, these seemingly random cosmic pings, are actually structured, encrypted data packets?
Whoa. So like messages whizzing past us.
Waiting for us to develop the right tool, the crypto tools to actually unlock them and read them.
That changes everything. We're looking for simple patterns, maybe, when we should be looking for complex, encrypted structures hidden in what looks like noise.
It's a possibility. If FRBs or some other phenomenon are structured data using, say, proof of work or cryptographic signatures, and then they aren't random bursts at all, they're intentional.
We're just missing the message because we don't have the key, or we aren't even looking for a lock.
Exactly. It makes us think about cryptography in a totally different way.
Yeah, because right now, most people hear crypto and think Bitcoin, online security, very Earth-based stuff.
Very human problems, yeah. But this idea elevates it. Maybe cryptography isn't just about money or keeping secrets here. Maybe it's the fundamental bridge between civilizations.
A much bigger purpose than we ever imagined.
It could literally be the technology that enables first contact. Think about how that changes the game for SETI. You're not just passively listening for hello. You're actively searching for complex, encrypted information hidden in the data streams.
And the math, the basic principles, we might already have them. We use crypto every day. We just haven't pointed those tools at the sky in the right way.
It's a paradigm shift, absolutely. It suggests we should look at the tools we're building for, online shopping and think, could this decode a message from another star?
It certainly makes you think differently about intelligence, communication, and how much we might be missing.
It reminds us that the most profound discoveries might be hiding in plain sight, just encoded in a language we haven't recognized yet.
Okay, so let's try and pull this all together for you listening. It's quite a journey we've been on.
It really is.
We started with the core problem of trust in interstellar communication. How do you even begin?
And saw how universal math principles, true everywhere, might offer that first verifiable common language.
Then the idea of using cryptographic structures like a blockchain or proof of work, not just to send information, but to prove authenticity.
That digital signature, the interstellar passport stamp, verifying intent from an advanced intelligence.
All converging through cryptography, a tool we often think of in much more mundane terms. It completely reframes its potential.
And leads to that really provocative question. Are the messages already here, perhaps disguised as phenomena like fast radio bursts, just waiting for us to apply our crypto keys?
It's a huge call to stay curious, isn't it? To look at the unexplained not just as mysteries, but perhaps as unopened letters.
What if the universe isn't silent? What if it's just speaking a language, the language of mathematics and cryptography that we're only now starting to learn?
And that leaves you with this final thought, something to really chew on. Next time someone mentions Bitcoin or dismisses crypto as just finance stuff.
Maybe remind them. It might be more than that. It might just be the universal language built into the fabric of reality.
That finally lets humanity say hello to the stars. Makes you wonder, right? What other noise out there is actually a message in a bottle waiting for us? Keep thinking, keep questioning.